What's up?
Hi. Right.
Making a shout out video to everybody that we shout out. And if we don't shout you out, too bad.
Alright, I'd like to give a shout out to Javon, aka J Boogie. I'd like to give a shout out to Chaz.
Shout out to my twin, Susanna.
My friend Chaz.
Brianna.
Sugar. Miles, my best friend.
Roby, Kelvin.
My mommy. Trey.
Sadie. Sylvia.
Tiana. Alex. Kyra. Barbara. Brielle. Imani.
Janelle.
I said,
Spiders. Young Spider. And I'll give a shout out to y'all little Rolling Stones or Falling Pebbles, whatever y'all are. Track team, Dorsey track team. Taylor Brooks. Give a shout out to that hoe, Taylor White. You are a hoe. I don't care what you say, you're a hoe. I told her in her face she was a hoe. To the twins, tickets and TCI. Brianna, Rashard.
I think you guys said
You're funny. Not that Brianna.
Huh?
You have the wrong Brianna, so.
You're a hoe.
Here's Brianna Clark and Brianna.
I give a shout out to
my relay team. Alexis.
Trent, Jordan,
Diana.
hey. Don't be hiding.
I give a shout out to Freeman.
No.
Give a shout out to Freeman.
Say it again. No, say it without the pillow on your face. Say it.
I give a shout out to Freeman.
Oh, the real kissy face.
Mwah.
Oh, that was so cute.
Wasn't that cute?
It was.
A shout out to Grandma because we on her computer.
True that.
Shout out to
Big
Pop because we got his glasses.
Hey, our granddaddy glasses.
Super jerking. Shout out to
No.
Yes.
No, you maybe.
That means like tight.
Okay. Shout out to Blackberries.
Shout out to my sister Emery. I know you know that I'm your hero. Shout out to Remy, your graduation today. I couldn't be there. Shout out to Jarrett.
Shout out to
Go Deep.
Thumbs up.
Hey, shout out to my PIC Coco. Shout out to Cody. Shout out to
Fingerprints like what?
No. Yep. Let me shout out somebody because I don't want people getting mad when they're watching the video. But I ain't coming.
shout out to Melissa, Maria, Brianna, Claudia, Carlos. I don't even know nobody with a name, so I do. But you know,
You watching already?
Shout out to
all my Mexicans. Hey, Latino.
Hey, y'all wanna see my outfit? It's cute. I had the little reception thing today. That's my skirt. That's my shirt. Hey, and my shoes.
Look like some Belizean running shoes. You got to go around on a brick road. You got to go running on a pebble road.
No, they don't.
Hey, you're like Slumdog.
Anyway, hey, shout out to the Little Rascals movie. I love that movie. Shout out to my husband, Tigger, I see you. And my other husband, Shannon Brown, I see you too. And my main husband, Trey Songz, I see y'all. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Julie and Justin. Shout out to Ashley. Shout out to Deshawn. I'm trying to think of my aim buddy list in my head.
She said shout out to because I'm busy. Shout out to Kevon. Shout out to Monique. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Emery. Shout out to Arnasia. Shout out to Elijah. Shout out to Sydney,
Um,
DeVerl, Jordan, Trey,
shout out to Jayla.
Miles, Roderick,
Shout out to her.
Camille.
Right here. Jay.
shout
out
out
to-
to Karen, Devin, my love. And who is this? You know this person?
No.
Alright,
Shout out to Sag Lover. 1, 2, 3. Whoever you are.
gay boy stuff,
A
but
little homosexual.
Shout
We'll
out to
find you.
Malik.
I'm just playing.
I'm his advisor.
Shout out to.
Shout out to
I can't think of none of y'all off my baby. Off AIM. Like. Hey, shout out to all my MySpace users. Hey, even though y'all.
okay, I forgot
whack.
this little boy name, but shout out. Oh, I ain't shouting out him. Shout out to Kawana. Shout out to Queen.
Shout out to
out to
Tayron.
Tia. Shout out to
Shout out to
twins.
Rika.
Both of the twins. Shout out to Nyla. Shout out to
Shout out to Dana.
who's this?
Shout out to Mr. Wu. Coach
Shout out
Dave.
to Jasmine.
Shout out to Catherine, Christina, Michelle.
Shout out
Shout out to Marquise.
Chaz.
Low. Smoker Marquise.
I don't even. Oh, shout out to Cora. Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Evelyn.
Imani D.
Last year.
Shout out to other Imani D. Shout out to my brother Rashad.
Shout
Shout out to Nancy. Shout out to my other.
Hold on, I'm on my first
my
period.
friend.
Shout out to Alexa. Shout out to Summer. Shout out to Jaleesa, Rachel. All y'all. Joe. Angie.
Zachary. Shout out to Jared.
Second period.
Damir.
Tavon. Shout out to Martell.
Nia.
Shout out to Mark.
Kayla.
Marisha. Marquita.
Ashley.
Marquisha.
Jessica. Shout out to
Cornell.
Bryant,
Even though you be stealing too much.
Ariana.
And you faking an injury, but it's cool. Shout out to
Shout out to Young Money.
YM.
Shout out to Troy.
True. I guess. Shout out to Nathan. Not Nathan from my school. Well, not, shout out to you too.
Shout out to Mr. Etheridge, even though I hate your class like so much.
Shout out to Katera.
Shout out to Shout out to Kiera. Shout out to Charmaine. Shout out to Chelsea, Bijan, my sister Bijan, and my cousin Charmaine.
Shout out to my Buster.
Shout out to
the other Jasmine.
Bill.
Shout out to Mama Jazz.
Cause you get on my nerves. Shout out to
How about I just go down?
shout out to Diamond. Shout out to Brianna. Shout out to
Leah. Shout out to Alex.
Shout out to Bullet. Oh,
I'm on
big
the
old
shout out
head.
people I like on here.
Shout out to
I don't like all y'all.
Melissa.
Shout out
Shout out to Paris.
to Coffee.
She don't want to be right there.
Shout out to Enchilada, cause you funny. Hey, shout out to my whole 7th period. Emily.
Oh, no, don't cut off.
All the rest of y'all. I don't remember the rest of y'all names. I said Roby, Brian. I said all the shit. I said all the important
Shout out
people.
to
Oh,
Jay.
shout out to Billy. My brother Christian. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Kiera. Shout out to Taylor.
Shout out to
Sure.
8th period. Tracks. What's up? Shout out
Shout
to
out
the varsity
to
who got to go to the city,
Local.
even though Fox didn't. You feel me? But shout out to varsity for doing good in city or whatever. And yeah, that's it. Shout out to Shauna. Shout out to Nicole. Shout out to Amiri, Messiah,
Shout out to Nia.
Kiara.
Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Nicole. Shout out to all Nicole's children.
And
All her beautiful children.
shout out to Avion. Shout out to the other Jasmine. It's a lot of Jasmine.
No, shout out to that weird boy, Avion. Not the same person. Weirdo.
Shout out to
Shout out to Coach Knox. I think this video about to be over because it's only 10 minutes and we on 9:49, 9:50. So I guess that's it. We forgot you. My bad.
and shout out to anybody.
We forgot.
Yeah.